Gemara tells us that as a result of Avraham Avinu hosting the Malachim, the angels, when they had come to his home, and he offered the shade of his tree, he said, Hishanu tachas ha'etz, and he gave them water to wash their feet, and he gave them bread, ekha pas lechem, a loaf of bread. And the merit of each of these various aspects of his hospitality, Klal Yisrael were beneficiaries of special gifts during the 40-year period we were in the desert. And the merit of Hishanu tachas ha'etz, we merited the Anei HaKavod, the clouds of glory. In the merit of the water, we merited Be'er Shel Miriam, the wellspring of Miriam. And the merit of Ekha pas lechem, we merited the manna which fell for 40 years. There's an argument in the Gemara Sukkah when the Torah tells us "Man yedu dereseichem ki b'sukkos hoshavtis bnei Yisrael," that all the generations should know that the Jews were in Sukkos. When we were in the desert, we were in Sukkos. What is the meaning of Sukkos? Does it mean huts, which literally a sukkah means a hut? But Sukkos means we were engulfed with the Anei HaKavod, with the clouds of glory. That's what the sukkah is. So when we sit in the sukkah is to commemorate the Anei HaKavod that protected us from the elements and many other benefits we had. As it says in the Pasuk, our feet did not swell, our clothing was continuously laundered and cleansed, the clothing grew on their children, that they didn't have to in any way have new clothing during this 40-year period. This was the Anei HaKavod. We were engulfed. So L'man yedu d'oraseichem. So when we build the sukkah and we sit in the sukkah for 7 days, it's L'man yedu d'oraseichem ki b'sukkos hoshavtis bnei Yisrael. Mishabur cites the Mogen Avram that although we hold by a doraisa, or the opinion by a dorai, by a Torah obligation, mitzvah shvichas kavana, that you have to have specifically in mind that you're doing it for the sake of a mitzvah. In addition, a person should have in mind to enhance the performance of the positive commandment. It's to commemorate the Anei HaKavod. When we sit in the sukkah, it's for the sake of the Anei HaKavod, which we were protected, we were beneficiaries for 40 years. Vilna Gaon, his introduction to Hilchos Sukkah, cites an interesting midrash. HaKadosh Baruch says to Avraham Avinu, because of your hospitality, your children will merit, for 40 years they can have manna. For 40 years there's going to be a bear, there's going to be a wellspring that provide water. And for 40 years there's going to be the Anei HaKavod, the clouds of glory that are going to protect your children with all the various levels of value, of benefit. So Avraham Avinu says, and what's going to happen after 40 years? It means it's going to cease after 40 years. So HaKadosh Baruch Hu says to Avraham Avinu, Yeshli mitzvah, I have a mitzvah, v'sukkah shma. I have a mitzvah, it's called sukkah. The sukkah, that will replace the Anei HaKavod. That's the midrash that Vilna Gaon cites. So you see from the midrash that when we speak about that the sukkah is Anei HaKavod, it's much more than a commemoration. It's not we're commemorating the clouds of glory that protected us in the desert for 40 years, but rather the mitzvah of sukkah is the Anei HaKavod. It's the equivalent. Whatever benefits we had from the clouds of glory during that period of time, when we sit in the sukkah for the second 7-day period, Man yedu d'oraseichem ki b'sukkos hoshavtis bnei Yisrael, that's the mitzvah to sit in sukkah. It's more, we're not just commemorating something in the past, but rather it's a reenactment, it's reliving the past, that the sukkah itself provides what the Anei HaKavod provided for us. The same benefit, except we're beneficiaries throughout the year. If we sit in the sukkah during the 7-day period, we're beneficiaries throughout the year of that mitzvah. And therefore it's ongoing. The benefit is ongoing. The Gemara tells us, based on a verse, that the Atzei Sukkah, that the walls of the Sukkah have Kedushas Chagiga, have the same sanctity that a festival offering has. Just as one consecrates a festival offering, it has that Kedusha. The question is, why should it have kedusha? Well, it's based on the pasuk. But background-wise, why should it have any degree of sanctity? With the midrash, which is cited by the Vilna Gaon, we understand. And actually, it's not just a commemoration. It's literally, it's reenacting, reliving the Anei HaKavod. Just as the Anei HaKavod was the Shechina, was the divine presence which protected us, we were engulfed with this, identically, the Sukkah is the equivalent of that. So if it's the equivalent of that, just as the Shechina is Kedusha, the wood, the material of the Sukkah is also Kedusha. It has that sanctity. As a result of this, a person has to act and behave a certain way in the Sukkah. We leave the unclean utensils after the use, we take them out of the Sukkah. There's certain vessels we don't bring into the Sukkah. There's the concept of kavod. You have to maintain a certain degree of respect. What's the respect? Why is it different than tzitzis? One doesn't have to have that special degree of respect. The answer is, as we're saying, because it has this enhancement, because it is the equivalent of the Anei HaKavod, therefore, it is the Kedusha, it has that sanctity. Therefore, and Chafetz Chaim says, Mishmur says, definitely, you're not permitted to speak Lashon Hara ever, but in the Sukkah, when you're in the presence of the Shechina, there's no question, one should not have a conversation which is an inappropriate, a forbidden conversation. There's not even a question for this. So again, what is the Sukkah? The Sukkah is a gift of the hospitality. Hishanu Tachas Eitz. In the Midbar, the benefit was something which was unlimited. It was much more than survival. It was an amenity of their life. Continually, after the desert, we have the Sukkah, which provides many of the amenities which we're not even aware of.